Hello guys, and welcome back to the Ultra Quest Devlog series. Man, it sure has been a while. I hope you're all home and healthy. The coronavirus is, at the time of recording this video, still sweeping the nation, and Vega and I have been unable to meet in person to work on the game. But that still hasn't stopped us from making some amazing progress throughout the month of April. Now, a lot of what you'll see today is stuff only a handful of people will ever actually see in the game, as we've mainly been working on back-end and behind-the-scenes stuff, like updating to a newer version of Unity and adding a developer console to the game. What I'm saying is, I am showing you how to cheat in our game, but shh, that's our little secret. So, let's just jump right into it. First off, we've updated to the 2020 beta version of Unity. Up till this point, we've been using the Unity 2017 version, which by now is horribly outdated. This update resulted in some strange issues.
What? What the fuck?
We got things working faster than I had anticipated, but we ended up with this weird animation that came out of nowhere. Like, seriously, this isn't in the game files. And it looks like our character is getting ready for a game of Quidditch or something. It's weird. But this update will also mean that I will have to go back and revamp the entire starting zone. Not because it's broken or anything, I simply believe I'll be able to do a better job now as a result of both new tools available in the 2020 version, but also because of the practice and experience I now have. Speaking of redoing stuff that I've already done, some of you rightfully pointed out that the action bar in the previous episode looked a bit boring and bare compared to the rest of the UI. I agree wholeheartedly, and I felt I could do a much better job at the entire thing altogether. So I upped the resolution and redid the entire thing. This is how it currently looks. It may change again, things like the color can quickly be changed and iterated upon, and the player border might change depending on your level. But for now, this is what we'll be using. Thanks for the feedback, and keep it coming. Right, that's some of the boring back-end stuff, let's move on to the game itself. I've been busy revamping old and making new animations to suit the updated player skeleton, which now features bones for the wings, cape and belt, although the belt bone in of itself looks like a giant dong. But who knows, if we ever decide to add a character called Big Dick Steve, we'll have a bone to animate his bone. To accompany this, I've also remade the old plate set and added some cool new weapons. I've also started the process of revamping the Void King's crown, so it actually looks like, well, a crown. Furthermore, I've been working on some icons, most of which will have to be reworked though to fit the new updated models. One thing that continually annoyed us throughout the development process though, was that due to the lack of loot drops in the game, there was no way to actually obtain gear and weapons in order to both test their functionality, but also their visuals. So we constantly had to either scatter gear all over the map in order to pick it up, or try to move around prefabs to place them in the player's inventory. The former was annoying and an eyesore, and the latter had a tendency to glitch out the inventory. So we decided to add a command console. Now, this isn't a chat, that will come later. The idea is that it's a command console for developers and admins that lets them do things via commands that the normal chat won't be able to do, like spawn in items and mobs, teleport players, trigger events, and so on. But don't worry, you'll still be able to do /dance in the normal chat to dance like an idiot. On that note, I still have no idea what the player's dance should look like, so if you have any suggestions for that, leave them in the comments. Furthermore, Vega has created the foundations for the questing system. As it is right now, it's quite bare-boned. Ha! Because the only quest in the game right now is to kill skeletons. No, but the core system is there and it's ready to be expanded upon. The quest log is placed in its own tab on the left side of the screen. Thanks to Vega, UltraQuest now utilizes a tab system for a variety of menus. That way you can either press a hotkey to open your desired menu, in the quest log's case L, or you can simply navigate to the correct tab. Please bear in mind that these icons for the various tabs, just like with the item icons, are just placeholders for now. The questing system isn't quite done, so I won't show too much, but essentially you'll be able to talk to NPCs to pick up quests that will then show up in your quest log and will be trackable. Once you complete the quest objective, you'll be able to hand it back in for a reward. And that's where the questing system currently stands. I'll of course revisit it once we add some more stuff to it, like the NPCs actually moving and not just handing out a billion of the same quest. But that's currently where we are. A lot of backend stuff has been updated or improved, and quite a few visuals have been updated too, with even more to come in the future. Next on our list is expanding on the combat system. Currently you can only auto-attack monsters, and the only monsters are skeletons. We do have some slimes and some wolves in our back pockets, as well as some animations to fit some cool action abilities, so it's just a matter of implementing them into the game. And that'll probably go well with the updates to the questing and the quest log. Right? I hope you'll stick around to see what amazing abilities are added. And if you have any comments or feedback, make sure to leave them below. Like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't already, and stay home and healthy. And I'll see you all very soon. Take care.